good, everybody? This your man, Young Squalla, and this is another Always Everything with Squalla podcast. And today I have a very special guest with me. And if you could go ahead and do the pleasure of introducing yourself for us, please.
Yes, my name is Danielle Mitchell. I am a tutor, a artist. I do dance, do a little bit of acting. I do quite a lot. I model as well. Um, and I'm ready. I'm ready.
Cool beans, cool beans. So tell us about your journey to early college.
So I started to get into early college. We had to do like a little essay. So it was talking about what do we like. Well, how would this school help us in our future? So we had to write about just like when we graduate, what we use our degree for that we get at the end. And going into early college was actually really easy because I went to early high school, which was
Oh,
great.
stop.
So
That's
so I,
what's
so
up.
I did both. So I did early high school and now I'm doing early college. So it was an easy transition for me to go from one to another. So but now it's enjoyable. Sometimes the work can be a lot, but once I understand and once I get it, it's pretty easy.
So explain the process of being able to jump from middle school to early high school, and you went the whole all the way through. That's what's up.
So so first I started at my elementary school, and in the fourth grade I actually my principal came to my parents one day and was like, um she should be able to skip the fifth grade. Now I'm only in the fourth grade at this
That's what's
time.
up.
So I was like, at first I was like, yeah, let's do it. Then I actually started thinking about it, and I was like, and I'm in the fourth grade, so I'm like, I want to stay with my friends, and
Mhm.
I'm like, so I wasn't, and I was like, what if I do end up skipping the fifth grade and go into the sixth grade, and I don't really understand. So I end up just staying and going to the fifth grade, which now if I look back at it, it probably would have been a good choice, but I think right now I think I did make the right choice. Um, because I didn't want to be too confused or
All
anything
right,
like that.
right.
But that was a great thing for somebody to come up to me and tell me that you're able to skip a grade
Yeah.
while all the rest of the kids gotta stay in. I'm like, okay, look at me.
Yeah, that's cool. So what would you say was the most challenging part of the transition?
The most challenging part of the transition um would have to be definitely going from having to have my own like schedule, having to push myself because the teachers and everything like that is not gonna tell me when stuff is due. I have to remember it myself. So
Yeah.
so I have to make to-do lists and have like a little like notification on my phone so I can be like, all right, you got this work to do and it's due Sunday and it's always due at 11:59. So I gotta make sure I get it done before then. So
That's
yeah.
cool. So what was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject is science. Science is a very interesting subject to learn. Um, I just took biology, and on my final, I got a 94.
That's what's
Which
up.
so I was stressing before I went into the test. I was like, oh God, what am I gonna do? And really, me and all my friends, we actually end up doing better than what we said we was. So
Just
I'm
good.
grateful for that.
So is biology your favorite part of science?
Um, I would have to say, yeah, it was actually a fun class to learn and to just write about. And we did a little project and we had to write a brochure. So yeah, I liked it. It was pretty interesting.
That's cool. So being as though you did all of that and you're in early college, you obviously feel that education is important, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
why do you feel like education is so important?
I feel like education is important because that's what us kids, we're gonna be in school for pretty much from when we go to kindergarten from to 12th grade. So we're pretty much doing school pretty much almost like a little bit of our lives. So and if we get held back, that means we just gotta stay there longer. So
Right.
and I don't want kids to have to stay at school any longer than what they need to, especially if they have dreams that they want to do,
Right.
careers that they go to. So I just want them to be able to learn that, okay, this is how you do this work. And you can use it to pursue your dream and your goals.
That's cool. So what are you currently majoring in your college classes?
I am getting an associate's degree in arts. We had two options. We had associate's degree in arts and associate's degree in science. I like the arts one better because of course I do a little bit of more artsy stuff like dancing. Of course I paint,
Right.
acting a little bit. So that kind of went more with me instead of the science one. So that's why I stuck with the art one.
Okay. So are you gonna get a are you after you finish with that, you gonna get a bachelor's? You gonna keep going with it?
Yes, yes. I plan on getting a bachelor's degree in education, so I'm able to own a little like art studio a little bit and
Okay.
um, have a little ideas for the future. We're gonna see. I'm pushing towards it, so
That's what's up.
we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Definitely, definitely. So as of right now, what's your proudest accomplishment?
My proudest accomplishment would probably have to be doing my art gallery this at the beginning of this year. It was actually for my birthday party. So instead of me actually having an actual birthday party where I go out to eat, I just had my art gallery. And seeing that I painted all those paintings was just like, wow, I did that. And I was like, it took a lot of time to just paint them or and have the ideas to come up with them. Because sometimes you can have like I know it has like writer's block, like that's for like writers, but like us
Right.
artists we have the same thing basically.
Hmm.
And sometimes I'll be like, well, do I really want to do this? And it's like, oh, I don't know what to do. But after actually doing it and seeing people actually want to buy it and people supporting me, it just made me so happy. So that was like something I was really, really proud of.
That's cool. So tell me about your artwork. So what type of painting do you do? Like, you want to paint on canvases or just I don't know everything about art, so yeah,
Okay. Yes, I do paint on canvases. I also paint on glass, which people can find surprising at first. Um,
I might say what I never heard about that.
Yeah, so it's called it's like glass painting. So like a picture frame that you normally buy. So instead of putting a photo in it, I paint on the glass and make it a
um,
photo like that.
that's what's up. That's cool. How long you been doing that for?
I've been doing that for about 2 years. 2 years. I've been
You
doing
got
it for about.
something you can show us?
I do. That
Cool.
right there. So this is like one that
That's
I have
what's
did
up.
before. I'm trying to like this.
That's
So
cool.
it's on glass and like yeah. So it's not colored or anything. This is like one of the black and white ones. I don't have a colored one at the moment, but this is one that I have did before. And this was actually one that I actually started doing when I first started off. So it got a little improvement from this
Oh,
to what
that's
I do now.
cool.
But this is one of them.
And that's like regular paint.
It's a paint pen. So I use paint pens
Oh,
because it's
that's
easier to
what's up.
write like smooth lines with it. So yeah.
That's cool. So, what is the hardest challenge you've had to overcome in your life so far?
The hardest challenge would have to be that I had to learn how to meet new people. Because compared to me and my sister, I'm less of a people person.
Okay.
Um, so I had to get to know new people and had to be like, okay, I have to meet new people. It's gonna happen. I can't keep avoiding people. So
Right.
I had to definitely but now I can just talk and I just can't stop talking now.
That's cool. So, tell me about how you started tutoring.
Okay, so my mom, she started tutoring at the local library here in Henderson. And I was helping her. I was in elementary school then. I don't think I hit middle school then. And I was helping kids. I was helping her teach kids. And then they would come to her saying, "Oh my God, I passed my test." And I was just like, what? You passed your test? Wait, hold on. How did you wait, hold on, because like at first it was like they weren't doing too well. They might have been struggling. They might have felt like they couldn't do it. And then now after getting some help, they got it. And I'm just like, they look so happy. And then their parents come in saying that, oh, they kid passed. And I'm just like, I want to do that too. So then I started, and then I started seeing them tell me that you helped me pass my grade, you helped me pass my test. And I love that. I love just seeing the smiles.
That's cool. That's what's up. So at what point did it turn into a full-blown business?
What point did it turn to a full-blown business? Hmm. Let's me see. Well, I started tutoring for some kids at my church, and they would come to me. Well, their parents or their grandparents would come to me asking for help. So I would just tutor them to just to just to help out. And then they started just say, well, I'll give you this. And I was just like, sometimes I'll be like, no, it's fine. But then they would just give it to me anyways.
That's
And then I
what's
was like, I could, and then my parents was like, you could just make this to a business. And so they started working with me, started helping me get all my stuff that I needed. And then I started to make my own curriculum to be able to teach them the way that is helpful for all kids. And if I need to adjust it a little bit for certain kids because maybe they don't understand, then I'll just do that. So I believe that was right.
that's what's up. So as a young business owner, what would you say your biggest challenge is right now, and how are you handling?
My biggest challenge right now would be that sometimes when I be painting, or yeah, sometimes when I be painting, I would say before I even finish the whole thing, I'll just be like, I don't like it. And I'll just want to throw it away and not look at it ever again. But now I have to be like, okay, just finish the whole thing, get it all done,
Right,
then look at it at the end, and then I can actually see if it's good or not. Because if I just stop in the middle, I'm never gonna know what the ending would have looked like.
exactly.
So I'm getting through that, trying to get be like stop doubting myself basically. It's working. So we getting there.
That's cool. So what's the most important lesson you learned as a business owner?
The most important lesson I learned is that just to be myself. Um, if I were to just try to be what everybody else is trying to be, I probably wouldn't even have a business because everybody has a unique side of them that they can do something with. So I took
Yeah,
my unique side and made it into something. So all I have to do is just be myself. And that is something that I have learned to, and I just want to encourage everybody to just be them. Because the more that you are you, the more ideas and more uniqueness that can come out into your business or whatever you're trying to pursue.
cool. That's what's up right there. I like the positivity. So as a business owner, what happened to you that you didn't expect to happen?
Um, Probably getting employees at 15. I never would have thought I would actually have an employee at the age of 15 with my own business.
Right.
Now I know that I put out a flyer for somebody to sign up, and I expected somebody to sign up because, of course, somebody else might want to help kids just as much as I do. But just seeing that actually happened is like, wow, I did that, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe it just turned into like something big.
Right. So how many
So
employees do you have right now?
right now I have one, and her name is Kamaya Wimbush. Shout out to her. She goes to the same school as me. She is a early college scholar, and she's a freshman. And I see her every now and then at school. You know, we talk, we say hey. Um, and I appreciate her for working with me.
That's cool. So how did that happen? Like explain the hiring process and how you started doing it like that.
So first I sent out a flyer through social media for somebody to sign up. And I sent a little Google form that I made myself, asking for your name, their email, phone number, your parents' name, of course, their email, their phone number, address so I can maybe send stuff. Um, and then your recent report card, so I can see also if your grades are on point to be able to
That's
have,
just
because yeah, gotta have good grades.
right.
So I did that, and then she ended up signing on, and I ended up having an interview with her. It was my first time actually interviewing somebody. So I know I'm getting interviewed right now, but it was my first time interviewing somebody, and I was like, what am I supposed to ask? I
Right.
didn't know what to ask. I didn't know what to do. So I had to ask my mom because she has interviewed people before, and she helped me out a lot. So yeah.
So like your business, that's you register LLC and all that?
Oh, not as yet. Not as yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
not as yet.
That's cool. Uh, keep up the good work because
Thank you. Thank you.
there's gonna be a time where they really gonna be hurting for the educators. So it's really good that you getting into that.
Thank you.
Let's see. What is one thing people misunderstand about you?
Um, I would say that that most people probably misunderstand that I am still a normal child, just like other kids. I may have some unique times and unique things that I do. Of course, I own a business, which not a lot of kids do. But
Right.
I am still a normal child. I still have a life. I play video games. I talk to my friends. I still do stuff like that. So yeah, like I'm still normal, even though I have a business and I do other stuff. I still do normal kid stuff because got to stay a kid as long as possible.
Definitely, definitely. What if you could be remembered for one thing? What would it be?
I would want to be remembered as the young lady that helped kids pursue their dreams in life, and help them to understand who they are and what they want to do in life, and to just be them, and also don't follow trends that will make you grow up too fast. That'll make you seem like you have tried to grow up too fast when you're like 13, but now you're acting like you're 22. You just got
Right.
just stay 13.
Back. So tell me a funny story about you or your family.
Okay, funny story. Okay, so okay, I wear glasses. I break my glasses quite a lot. Right here, this is connected to my glasses. It may look like an earring, but it's connected to my glasses because I broke them. So, and apparently, the eye doctor said apparently I am legally blind, which is crazy. But no matter how much I wear my glasses, I still run into walls. I don't know how. I don't know why. I still run into walls, and it's just I'll see the wall, look at it, make eye contact with it, and still run into it. So I don't understand. So that's something that I just happen all the time.
Oh, I work on that one. So who are the most influential people in your life right
The most influential people would have to be my mom, my dad, and my sister. All four of us have businesses, and we're like a family. We're like a family business all together. We all work together and collab with each other, give each other ideas, help each other out. So just having them give me ideas and having me give them ideas is just very helpful because can't do everything by yourself. You gotta have some help sometimes.
now? Right. I was telling your sister, like y'all family is very powerful. It's very inspiring to see all of y'all. Like, for real.
Thank you.
It's cool. So let's see. If you could change anything in the world, what would it be?
If I could change anything in the world, it would have to be uh probably the way social media is at the moment. Because I try to encourage kids to do to not follow trends that they know they're not supposed to, because I feel as if all the kids right now were to keep following the same trends, the world would just be one straight line with no change at all, because everybody would just be the same. So I feel like if it could be like everybody makes their own trends and
Oh,
use their own ideas and do what they know that they can do and just being them. I feel like that would definitely change a lot about how us kids conduct ourselves in life and things like that.
that's a very good answer. So based on how the world is going now, how do you think the world would look in the future?
By the way the world is now, it probably will be some it most kids will probably just be um most kids my age will probably just be like laying in bed, not wanting to do anything because they feel like that social media like TikTok is all they really know how to do. But if somebody like me and my family and people that are very powerful and strong mindset, I feel like they could change the world for real in a positive way.
Definitely. You're already changing the world in a positive way. You gotta keep going. Don't stop.
Thank you.
So if you could pick any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower. Hmm. I always wanted to go invisible for some reason. But then at the same time, I'm like, if I keep running the walls, is that really gonna be helpful? I mean, think I should be able to go through walls. That would be great if I could go through walls. So then I don't have to run into them.
That's what's up. So that was the last question. So well, that wasn't the last question. The last question. What advice would you give other young people that may want to follow in your footsteps?
I would say find somebody that can help you find who you are in life and just to if you want to pursue something, pursue it right now. Don't wait. Don't wait until you have kids. Don't wait until uh you like 70 years old trying to start a business. Start right now. Start right now. As fast as you can, start right now. If you have an idea that you know you want to do, if you want to make lotion, start a lotion business. Start right now. So I feel like I want to say just find who you are, figure out what you want to do, and when you figure out what you want to do, write your ideas down, pray on them, and start right now.
Ooh, that was the last question. But I do have one more question, but it's about the podcast. So I'm trying to get better as a podcaster. So how did you feel about the interview?
I feel great. I feel great.
That's cool.
I like being asked questions because then it just shows my perspective, and I just it was enjoyable. I liked it. The questions that you asked me were very deep. I gave very detailed answers, and they were very detailed questions. So I liked it. It was great.
Is there any question that I didn't ask that you would have liked to be asked? And how would you answer it?
Any question? Any question? Hmm. I can't think of any question. Um. um. Let me see. Well, I started playing an instrument a few days ago. I got it for Christmas. Um,
Okay.
so it's in the background. It's a flute. It's right here.
Are
I
you
started
good?
started playing started playing it a little bit. We're not gonna show. We're not gonna show though. We're not gonna show.
I was about to ask you.
I don't know about that. I got I'm a little rusty right now, but it'll be some videos out soon of me playing. It'll be some videos out. So if you want to see that, follow me on social media. Model Danny on Instagram and Danny Tutoring Arts and Things on Facebook. If you want to see that, come find me there.
Definitely, definitely. I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Cool, cool.